Good morning. I am so honored to be among those that you've recognized previously with the Wetland Conservation Achievement Award, although I'm so sorry that I couldn't be with you today to accept the award in person. Like many of you, I'm a hunter. My grandma Doris and I spent hours together as we hunted. She was an avid duck hunter, and I was always so proud that it was her that made bird hunting a big part of my heritage while I was growing up. My dad taught me big game hunting, but Grandma took me bird hunting. I think when most girls become hunters, people assume it was their dad that taught them, but for me, it was Grandma. Grandma taught me that hunting is more than a rush of adrenaline. Sure, that's part of it, but it's also the feeling that you get when you're able to provide for your family. It's enjoying the great outdoors, and most importantly for me, it's time that I get to spend with my husband Brian, my 3 kids, and my brothers. Hunting is a family tradition that I'm proud to pass down, not only because it's a great way to spend a fall day, but because I believe that the best stewards of the land are those that live off of it. It was my dad who taught me to have such a deep appreciation for the land. We live in the prairie pothole region. It's incredible duck territory and one of the most critical areas of waterfowl habitat in North America. I remember when my dad first bought the land where my family and I live today. I was only 12 years old, and it was native ground. We stood there together looking at the land, and he talked about how special it was that this land had never been broken, and it has looked the same for hundreds of years. It was a very important moment for me and a good memory, and since then I felt personally invested in the survival of our native habitats. In addition to great hunting in the prairie pothole region, we have high-yielding crop ground. The more that commodity prices rise, the more we see our grasslands transform into cropland. These grasslands serve as vital habitats. For our wildlife, they're essential to South Dakota's hunting tradition and to our economy. And that's why I'm so proud to have been able to insert a provision in the Farm Bill that better protects native sod and grasslands and brings balance. If land has never been cultivated, it often has significantly less yield potential for the first several years. What we did in the Farm Bill is to reduce the amount of federal crop insurance assistance that producers will receive for that first 4 years that they put this land into production. We're just simply asking producers to make their decisions based on long-term yield potential, not short-term price fluctuations. In the 1980s, when conservation programs were first introduced into the Farm Bill, the number of birds spiked significantly. We're hopeful that the Sodsaver provision will do the same for ducks and for all other wildlife in the prairie pothole region. I am so very grateful to Ducks Unlimited for all of your support for this provision, and I look forward to working again with you in the future. You know, dating back to President Theodore Roosevelt, hunters have been the pillar of conservation in America, doing more than anyone to conserve wildlife and its habitat. I urge you to continue to carry on this tradition. Thanks again for inviting me to be a part of your conference today, for honoring me with the Wetland Conservation Achievement Award. Have a wonderful day, and remember, now if you're going to go duck hunting, you call me. I'm in. Have a great day.